berm, I'm guessing.
Something
right?
along those lines, yeah.
So your 4-foot fence would actually end up being 6 feet at the top.
Right, but it's not in that 1 foot.
Right, no, understood. But
it isn't a.
As an old farm boy, stone walls were fences to keep the cows in.
We have to look at it
They
as.
still are.
It'd be no
Just
different.
look at it as a retaining wall to grade to the pool with a slate berm on it.
It'd be no different than a 6-foot fence. And you could put the wall in, you're saying, a foot off the line,
Correct.
no variance at all. So he can almost achieve what he wants to without any variances, but
Right.
he's
Asking
trying to
for 6
accommodate the
inches,
neighbor a little bit.
which
too,
is a
I think.
50% variance.
So,
Is there anyone here to speak for or against this application? If so, please stand, state your name and your concern.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Edgar, and I live.
What was the last name?
Kimberly Edgar, Edgar, and I live across the street on Salt Springs. And I'd like to make a friendly recommendation that a project coordinator be hired to get this project done.
That what be hired?
A project coordinator, someone that can get it done. It's been going on. I moved back in 2015, and I think there's been work done on the house and on the land since I've been back. So, you know, I know he likes to do his own little stuff, but it needs to get done. You know, last summer they put the pool in, and I'll be honest with you, the Knights offered to let me swim in their pool, and he didn't want to swim in that pool because it smelled so bad from the rotting grass and stuff. Where if there had been a pool company that came in and just did it and got it done, it would have been a fast, quick turnaround. So, and I would like to see the Knights be able to use their pool and privacy and everything over the summer. So we get a project coordinator in, they can just get it done. Get them organized and oversee the work.
Okay.
Because I don't know if any of you have been up there, but he's got all his stuff out there, but it's not moving.
is there a time limit in our town law?
I mean, it's been a long time.
I think you fill this one out.
Oh, sorry. No,
I saw a lot of equipment and stuff going on there. I was, you know, I mean, what's the holdup?
Well, actually, Lynch's. I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
I don't do my own stuff. I hired Cannon Pools to put in the pool. Lynch's landscape has been landscaping, and Bill Lynch does all the landscape. It's a big project. Next year was very wet. In fact, the electrician, we had to wait a month for the electrician after they dug the hole to get in and do the electrical work. The grass is where they came in, and it died. That's where Mr. Lynch comes in, puts all his work down, and it stunk, no doubt. It would stunk if there was 100 people working in my house. I have no objection to that. But I think it's being done professionally. I think it's done taking into consideration of all the neighbors. I'm spending an extra $20,000 for this wall. I could just put up that iron gate and leave it as it is, not put any trees, and they can look at me in my Speedo. I'm going above and beyond, I think, what most neighbors do. And there's no doubt. I'm sick of it. But it is, it's getting done as efficiently as possible.
Okay. Just asking, that's not
Yeah,
really within the scope of our.
And I know now getting people to do things is really difficult. But how does the town address issues like this? And when somebody's building a house and it takes them 5 years to do it, there's nothing the town can do about it.
We've done 7 years.
I drive by 3 properties on my street that have been in various stages of Tyvek and blue tarps ever since I've lived here. Okay, it's ridiculous how long some things linger out. And I'm not saying it's the right thing. Okay,
No.
I understand you'd probably like it done, and
And Mr. Lynch is aware of that, but he's doing and when he's there, he shows up at 8:30 in the morning and doesn't leave until after dark. So unfortunately, he's a one-man show, but he does great work.
Is it a tremendous hardship for you to move your stone retaining wall in 6 inches and be in compliance? Then you don't need to.
I would not have any objection to that. If I could gain the 6 inches, that would be fantastic, but I can definitely work around that.
Okay.
All right, does the board have any other questions? We'll definitely discuss this tonight and probably make a decision. You can call the office in the morning.
Monday.
What?
Monday.
Office is
Monday,
closed.
what?
Don't call
Good
the office
Friday.
in the morning.
Oh, I got tomorrow off?
Sure.
Actually,
Really?
hold it, let me think about this. Hold it, Stacy, because if we have a negative vote, we can't make a decision since there's only 3 of us.
Right.
We would all have to be in favor, so that may be a problem. Okay. And then we might have to table it and then make a decision. You know, if it happens to be, 2 to 1, or it could be totally,
Very simply, if you agree to move it a foot off the line, you're home free.
I'll do that.
Right?
but I'm trying to think why was it here in the whole first place. You were trying to gain the 6 inches is why you were here.
Gain the 6 inches, that would allow to gain the 6 inches.
But if you're willing to concede the 6 inches, you don't really need the variance, right?
Am I missing something here? You're saying I'm not missing that. When you're shaking your head, I don't know what you're doing.
It's just the retaining wall is within a foot of the property line.
Okay.
If you position your retaining wall 12 inches off the property line, you don't need a variance,
So I'm good with that.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So there's your answer.
Here's my answer, done deal.
Because I think he's going to vote no.
I got
either
it.
way.
You can do what you.
Yeah, if you're insisting on the 6 inches, I'm going to vote no, which is going to kill it and table it
For another month, and this is going to get your neighbor even more upset.
I'm fine.
And I'm saying if you'll go to the 12 inches, which is in compliance with the code, I'm all for it. I'll vote yes. All 3 of us are in agreement.
That's perfect.
I'm sorry to be a hard ass, but
No, that's quite all right. No, I was actually, if it didn't go through, I was just going to put up a fence and
okay.
didn't do that. So see
Okay,
myself
Yeah,
twice.
just move it in 6 and you're good to go.
Okay.
Correct, Larry? All right.
To keep everything a foot off the property line.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Thank
On
you.
on a side note, you said your last name was Edgar.
Yes.
Now, what was your father's name?
Austin James?
Okay, no, all right, because you're married?
No.
Okay, well,
I'm living in the original house I grew up in, like 10 years. We're both people that came back to this original house.
but because you're on the other side of the road.
We're on the other side. We're unfortunately in front of Clear Path.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because again, this is a side note, because no, Pop Warner coach was Edgar, and he used to live up there.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been my father, Jim.
Yes.
Not my Jim. Yeah.
All right, yeah, so this would have been
Many, many years ago.
52 years ago, probably?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, we've lived there a long time.
All right, okay.
So.
Well, good luck on your project.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you for understanding and staying in compliance. And I hope you have good weather and you can get the thing done and everybody happy.
I'm with that. Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good
Yeah.
one.
All right, see ya.
Happy Easter, guys.
Happy Easter.
I would just make note in, whatever you do, that we did receive the GML back from the
County.
for this.
Yeah.
So. But otherwise.
All right, our second hearing tonight. A public hearing before the ZBA of the town of Sullivan will be held on April 14th to consider the application of Thomas Scott, SBL 23.2-13.5 for property located at 5 Martha Lane for an area variance requested 3.2 feet of relief to the east side of the property line by extending the garage 10.5 feet and adding a second floor with a 3-foot deck to garage. The above application is open for inspection at the Town Sullivan Office Building. Mr. Scott, if you would like to come up here and tell us what you are proposing.
Good evening. I have a car and a half garage. Looking to knock that down and make a 2-car garage, 28 wide by staying with the same 24 deep, and then putting a second level on. I can extend a couple bedrooms for the kids, and then just having a deck up there to get to from the outside.
On the second floor?
Yes, sir. Just keep it off.
A deck, you lost me too.
Deck up on the
Just to go out, it's not up and down or steering?
Yeah, it'll go up and down off
Okay.
the back of the house.
Okay. Yeah.
Instead of off the front.
Yeah. Because your current garage is how many feet?
17 and a half.
Yeah. And,
Closely.
but did you say you wanted to tear it down?
Yes, I have to
Make it strong enough.
because it's 2x4 built.
Yep.
It's a block foundation and everything, but it's 2x4 built. So instead of trying to figure out where exactly to put 2x6s to make it, we'll just tear it down and build it up. Yes, sir.
I'm looking at your
Yes, sir.
map here. What's the little appendage?
That's the upper deck for the second level to get out of the second level or access to the second level of the garage because it's going to be a 2-story garage.
So that's a deck or a stairway or an elevated deck?
Yeah, it's going to be an elevated deck on the, yes.
With a stairway going down.
Off the back of the house, yes.
Okay. All right. So at one point, your quote new garage would be 14.8 feet off the line, and then the back would actually be further than that.
Mm-hmm.
But the post holding up the deck would be 11.8 off the line.
It looks like the back is 25 feet, doesn't it say that? Or
Yeah, but I'm looking at this point right here,
the
Chris.
porch, yeah, which is elevated, that's not,
Yes,
you
it's
know.
the second.
Yeah, with stairs, okay.
Yeah, the stairs will be off in the backyard, not on the side. And actually, up top, it's actually going to go to the back and then go around the back of the garage and then go down.
Okay. Oh, I got you, yeah.
You know.
So the stairs will be completely hidden behind the garage?
Yes. Yes.
Have you talked to the neighbors next door?
Yes. Oh, I talked to one of the two.
I mean, their house comes off the other road and their garage comes off of Martha Lane, so it's where it's being built, it isn't right in their
Yep.
business, you know, I mean.
Dave and we talk all the time. Yep. And then just the only other neighbor I didn't talk to, I wouldn't be surprised if they had a problem with it, is the Radcliffes on old North Kirkville Road.
I was just going to say, where this backs up, I was out there. I don't know, probably haven't taken a picture of it.
I didn't. Maybe my wife did.
Okay. Yeah, I could see you've got a neighbor over here on Kirkville Road. That he's got a lot going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Obviously, there's no one here to speak for or against this application. Does the board have any other questions? And it's not feasible to put that deck on the back, if you want to call it the back of the house, you know.
It's going to go around the back. It's only
Right,
going
the
up a
stairway's
little bit.
around the back, but you
So
still
is
have
the deck. The deck's going to go that side and then wrap around the back, and then go down.
right.
You know what I mean?
And it's not practical to keep the whole thing in the back of the house.
If I have to.
Because the existing deck on the back behind the garage, is that staying or going with a hot?
Yeah, that's there.
Why don't you just move your deck around the back and tie it into the deck around your hot tub? Take this little piece here,
Yes, sir.
and just a suggestion,
Mm-hmm.
if you move this back here, then you can tie your stairway into your, coming down off the deck up top.
Can I just walk over here and take a look,
Yes.
just to see what you're saying?
If you move this right here,
Mhm.
instead of putting it here, put it on the back here.
It actually is. It's gonna wrap around here and then to the back, and the stairs are gonna come down.
Okay, well, this is not representing it that way. So this is really what you're planning on doing then. This is all gonna, then your deck is gonna come
Mm-hmm.
from here down to here, back to there.
Yep.
And then a stairway down to.
Yes, sir.
that probably.
Yep.
So there isn't any on the side then? Are we all-
No, it still
Okay.
isn't. It's gonna be a wraparound, like
Okay,
an L
yes,
shape.
okay, right.
like
that's
an L
what-
shape.
Right, right,
So that the stairway can be hidden from the back.
Right.
In the back.
okay,
Mhm.
all right, we're on the same page. Does the board have any other further questions? All right, well, we're gonna discuss this tonight. Depending on if there's any one negative, well, then we can't make a decision tonight. But if we're all in favor, we can make a decision. Call the office Monday. Some people have tomorrow off.
Or you can sit here and
Not
wait
farmers.
for us.
Until Monday.
You can sit here and wait for us too if you want.
Yeah, we're gonna discuss it here very shortly, so if you wanna wait, you can, or.
That's fine with me.
Okay,
Got nothing going on tonight.
all right,
Appreciate it. Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
so. I will, you have a motion to close the two public hearings.
I'll make the motion to
Do
close.
we have a second? That's you.
Second,
All in favor, signify by
I'm-
saying aye.
I'm just looking
Yeah.
at the sketch here, trying to.
Okay, unanimous, so the public hearings are closed. We'll go right into this one right now since it's fresh on our mind. And here, oh. Come on.
You know, he didn't want that little deck on the side. He's 4 inches away from being in total compliance.
Yeah.
But I think he wants that kind of bad there because it come out the side and then wrap around the front. It's only gonna be up on this top, there'll probably be a couple posts there.
Probably adds better
But
to the
I don't think
hallway
it's
out of the
gonna make a
house,
big
you know,
difference.
there's a hallway up there.
This is, just gonna do that, a picture of.
Oh, that's the one I'm looking at. I couldn't find the picture.
No, that was the other one. That was the other one with all the equipment. This is his house right
Yeah,
here.
so it's doing that.
He wants
Right.
to tear this down and then,
Go a little bit closer, yeah.
yep, go over to this one. There's a neighbor here and there's all kinds of stuff going on over
Hedgerow and then some
Yeah.
different things there.
there. I guess that's a little bit.
And their house is actually like over here off of this
Yeah.
road. And then there's a little driveway in here that they've got like a garage or some,
Yeah.
you know, some stuff. And it's probably more closer back here, but it's right there.
Right.
Mhm.
Why don't you work through our questionnaire there and then we can.
Oh, this is my monkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave Cliff the easy one.
Where did they go? That's it. All right.
So we have a little questionnaire that we work through. This helps us to make a determination, so. all right.
Okay, type 1, 2 are unlisted.
Well, if you were here for the training earlier that
Oh,
you
come
missed, you would know.
I was here, but I always draw a mental blank on this
Type two.
6 o'clock you were here?
No, we had an hour training.
That was, Jerry, that was not in your email.
It was.
It was.
It was right in there.
This is what I looked at. I
You
missed
can
your
go
class.
back, you can go
I
back.
missed your class?
I know.
It was
Oh,
awesome
my.
too. It was
Thank
really
you.
good, very
Well,
informative.
All
And
right.
you would have been able to answer that question.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow, I've been chastised in public. Oh, Lord help me. Whether undesirable change would be produced in the character of the neighborhood or a detriment to nearby properties. I say no. It's,
Still, it's a
and
minor,
Yeah, it's
a small.
almost 15 feet, most of it, and then just that one little part is almost 12.
in compliance for benefits sought by applicant could be achieved by a feasible alternative to the variance. Yes, but not desirable to the applicant.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can achieve that in another way. I mean,
Or not have it, you know.
Right,
Have
you
it
just
without
want-
that,
yeah.
but
Whether the requested variance is substantial, I'm gonna say no.
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 Yeah, I agree.
Would the variance have an adverse impact on the physical and environmental conditions in the neighborhood?
No.
No. Whether the alleged difficulty was self-created?
Yes.
Yes.
But not a determining factor.
Yep. Okay, the ZBA, into taking account the above 5 factors, finds that the benefit to the applicant does outweigh the detriment to the neighborhood or community, and therefore the variance is approved. I'll submit that as a motion.
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? All in favor of the application, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous, opposed, none, obviously. All right.
You good to go?
Thank you guys very much.
You're welcome.
Yep.
We'll need to give it back. Yeah, they have one.
And again, just make note, we got a GML referral back from them too.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I do get them. I should make a point of saying that. I do get them in the mail and I read them and
Great,
And I do make sure it's in the
excellent. Then I didn't even need to say it.
Yeah, you did.
today's the 14th, 15th.
Tomorrow is tax day, but it's extended to Monday because it's a holiday,
Holiday, yeah.
a legal holiday in many states.
All right, going back to Mr. Perry's. So Mr. Perry withdrew his application and will stay 1 foot off the line, if my understanding is correct.
Yes. Yep.
All right, we have the minutes.
I've read the minutes and I will approve them as written. I'll make a motion to approve them.
Okay.
I'll second.
We have a motion to accept the minutes as written. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay. Got anything on the agenda for next? What do we got? Any idea?
A road setback on Coulter Cove for a new house with a garage, and a shed setback on Burlingame Road.
The Coulter Cove property is a vacant lot. People went to build, they want to build a house on it. And unbeknownst to them or to me, there's a lake setback that takes up 3/4 of their property.
A lake
If you
set.
look at the overhead GIS on Martha Lane or Coulter Cove, all the houses are squeezed up against the road because of the setback in the deed. remember we had the variance for the garages?
Very close to the road, yeah.
That's why they're all squeezed, so.
So
Again, we have,
you're saying the deed when the person sold it years ago said nothing could be built?
when those houses were originally deeded up, there was like 175-foot setback from the lake,
Wow.
Wow.
which, if you look at the lot, it's flat going all the way out to the water.
Mhm.
And I didn't
Somebody had
realize,
some foresight.
so
They didn't want anybody breaking somebody's view.
what they're doing is they're putting their house
Yep.
between that setback and the 30-foot setback off the road, but they want to build a garage. So we're into that same, but I just wanted to fill you in that the reason they got to get a variance
Okay.
is because everybody on the street needs a variance.
When they put their garage, will the garage still be in line, or will it be sticking out farther than the other houses?
They will still have 15 feet. Again, their properties only run up about 15 foot shy of the road. So they could build almost up to their end of their property and still have 15 feet of driveway that they could come in on.
Wow.
They're weird lots. But the way that it's set up, it's not the furthest one out. You know, it's pretty much even with.
It'll be in line with everything else.
Okay.
It's too bad, because
So,
people want a 3,000 square foot house and they're limited to a 1,200 square foot house.
Darn.
and your tax dollars we don't get to tax them
Right.
on a bigger house. Gee,
It's not a lake house, so the town should be happy.
yeah. Next meeting is when?
May 12th.
I was gonna propose one more training session, you know, but I don't know, since we weren't too fruitful tonight, you know, though two of us got educated, and I don't know,
I've already got enough points.
okay.
But I obviously should have failed.
You could make it early if you wanted me to go, or
Yep, next month.
This is a bad week, you know, with everybody on.
I can't remember if Mike told me he might not be here, but I don't think so. I can't remember. I guess I would like, if you could plan on it, we will do it just one more month, and then after that, I'm not going to have any more training till the fall. So,
Sure thing.
if you're okay
6
with
o'clock
that.
a.m.
Anything else that needs to be brought to the board's attention? All right, do I have a motion to close the meeting?
I will move that.
Second,
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
I.
Aye, unanimous. Okay. All right, thank you.